Hello YouTube, this is The Lion Talk, and it's me, Lion King, the OG Aimer. Welcome to the premiere, to the start of this podcast. Well, episode number one, why you might say, because some YouTubers named John Rambo, OJ from John Rambo Presents, and DSP from DSP Gaming inspired me to create this channel. They are my favorite and the only ones that need recognition for their good work. As I am starting the channel, I am not doing this for popularity or whatever you are thinking. I'm being serious. I am doing this only because I want to do this as a hobby, share my views on certain topics, and something that makes uh, a bad day a good day. And I am not doing this for my friends, my family to know. I am doing this secretly to not mix with that. They might laugh at that or something like that because it's super to them. And this is another me, another personality, another person. That's not the real me. It's created for this only. Um, so let's start saying that this can go two ways. Bad way is to have one view and one dislike. Good way to have 40 viewers and 10 likes. 10 followers that like my content, that follow me, that think my uh, products I do here, my podcasts and other things are entertaining and that uh, can feel like I am, share my some sort of happiness to them, and that's it. I have to thank John Rambo for inspiring me for creating this show, this podcast. It's over 100 episodes. That's a lot to me, to a lot of people, of course. It does very good free and option entertainment. Um, its community, the Borges, is one of the best communities, if not the best in the internet. So I will put a link in the description to see its channel. I'm not doing this because someone said it to me to say. Someone said to me to say this. I'm just I just want them to get more attention for their hard work. They deserve it. Um, hope their future is better. And let's just move on to my channel, of course. Um, this is the start of the podcast, episode number one. I will do this every Friday, and upload it right away. And in the space to the next one will be 2 weeks because I have to do important things this year because of my school. It's a very uh, important year. I have to work hard. Maybe I will uh, capture this, make this 1 week before and upload it a week later and something like that. Maybe it will change. I don't know how the things will go. Um, the first episodes I will talk about the culture of my country, Portugal. As I am a Portuguese teenager, I have some things to say. Uh, there's something mixed in too, like wrestling, TV shows, uh, games, and other stuff that comes to mind. I'll try to bring things fixed in the podcasts, but I maybe change it. Okay. Um, let's start now. This. Um, just to warn everyone, it's gonna be a rant. It's gonna be uh, uh, a negative view about Portugal most of the time. I don't see it as the best place in the world, but it's pretty good. I like it. It's my home, of course. I lived here all my life, and of course, I am one person in 10 million persons that live in this country, and there is thousands of places, and I only live in one, so it's different in every place. Don't take me as example. Don't take my talk um, as an example of Portugal. You say it sucks, but no, it's different. I'll try to talk about general stuff. I'm not a professional in this, so it's average Joe talking about this. Now let's start. Portugal, country of Europe, next to Spain, developed with a long history uh, since the 10th century. Short story: we were big, now not so much. Um, I will start with the first segment of the stupid views on Portugal with the crisis, the political crisis, and economic crisis. Let's start with the political crisis. Since a few months ago, our illustrious republic has some problems with non-corruption that floated. Political corruption is a topic that everyone knows. Every person, every man, every woman, every kid, everything talks about um, the politics, and nothing negative, all nothing positive, all negative, and everyone talks shit about it. It's normal here. No one sees as politics as a good thing. Uh, I am true with that because, like your country, people of power is always corrupt. Not all, but 95%. You can say another person's higher or something like that. Uh, since uh, that political crisis arrived, our news went crazy. Our prime minister, that in my mind is the most important in our government, not the president, that comes a long way since our dictator, um, and I may be talking next uh, podcast, not now, but so the prime minister was gonna quit. He was saying that he's gonna quit. Some other guys want to follow him, second in command and something like that. Um, but in the end, some quitted, some didn't, and amongst that don't quitted uh, was the prime minister and other guys. Uh, why the post crisis came to place? You might ask. The economic crisis. Why we are in debt to our ass? We don't have jobs. We have more poverty. People don't have money to buy basic things. bad, like everywhere. Um, but what I see when I get out is people um, very with the best clothes, with the best cars, spending a lot of money, and these people uh, don't don't have the money. Of course, people don't have the necessary things to have to buy those things. Well, they get that from stealing our from our state, from the other people, from debt, and they can live like that. A lot of people do, not all. Uh, have you seen the news? Is the Portugal Crisis? People open the news, our daily news with a crisis, with politics. Then like they go to the streets, talk with um, a man or any man. Oh, they choose right, and it says, I don't have a job. I don't have a house. I have 10 kids. I don't have uh, money to be on the street or something like that, And in the back you see an asshole with two girls full of money, so full of clothes, and with a happy smile, yes, uh, and like this sometimes. For that, the it's stupid. Um, well, we don't have a lot of things that are ours. We don't have jobs. We don't. We're like a bad country going down, down, down. We are in debt to our asses. Troika, it's came here. We are in debt to Germany, to France, big Europe places. We don't see I will pay that in a short time, and I say in short, it's not my life. Maybe when I have, if I have 90 years, and maybe the debt will be paid, I never see it coming. So what they say or something like that. Um, we need Jesus Christ to handle this, and no one can do it. Um, Nothing we have here is ours. Uh, Even the people, the young people, the smart people that go to university have good grades, and then what they do, they go to another country, a more rich country, and they spend their life there, win money that they won't get here. It's almost like there and I here. It's not that it's a dream for them, but it can come to a nightmare sometimes, um, if not all times. Um, it's kind of stupid because we are born here, we are educated here, and we all see they go away with a happy face. Yes, let's stop being serious, okay? Um, there's something ours, but little, and that thing is TV. But the first thing I come to mind is TV. Well, we have four main channels that everyone has. I like two, and the second is going down. like 1 and 2. The second is going down because no one sees it. I heard it about it. It's a channel with culture, with with things for kids, young kids at night, and it's good stuff almost all the time. It goes sports there that ain't football. Um, yeah, the first it's good, but I was stays with 3 and 4. The fourth and four is total crap to me. It's for old people most of the time and all the time. It's come in the channels, still ideas from another country, like Big Brother, that is not big in America. It's bigger, it's damn huge. It's just some assholes filmed, and all day they aren't known. If they say some guys said they are known and you never see them, yeah, they are known after that, and after they get out of that, they become singers, became actors, and something like that. Some idiot with popularity can become singers, but doesn't last too long. 1 year or something like that, they flop. Uh, we have soap operas, novels, or whatever. It's good there, um, only because of it's Brazilian. On the fourth channel is Portuguese, and oh my god, don't let me talk about the commercials here. It's most of the time BS, bullshit, shit. Oh, you turn on the TV, you see 30 minutes of something, then goes to the commercials, another 30 minutes of things made in Portugal that it's total stealing. It's things like you can get uh, skinny in a week or something like that. You can go ageless with in a week, and I don't know. There's one that uh, gives you more sex appeal. Yeah, sex appeal. It gives you more energy. It gives you some cures to some illness. Oh, it's you know what? It's $50 most. It's low for most of them. Uh, $50, 50 euros, and you buy it, phone it. You buy it, comes home, use it, and does nothing for you. It's totally worthless. Like we have people here hungry, without jobs, trying to live here, and people just throw the money away. Really, it's for naive and old people. You know what I mean? It's stupid. Like I I know people from my village. I live in a village. Um, all around me, I see people that never worked. There's some guys here, some assholes that never worked. There's most, if not most, I don't say most, a lot. It's uh, women that never worked in their life and depend on husband, boyfriend, whatever, family or something like that. Uh, you might say, "Oh, she works at the house." No, they don't even work at the house. Uh, they all the, they all talk and see TV all day. They talk with their friends about people, about this, about peace, about cheated, or had sex with. It's a village here. It's small. Everyone knows everything. Um, it's like that, and I know some 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 old woman that never worked in their life, and some time ago married with uh, a person from Morocco that came with other two brothers, and he married her, and 1 year later they broke up. They ended the relationship. She has three kids, grown up kids that were sent to a private school and never see them again. They are educated there. They become total shit. And um, after that, she was desperate and found a 70-year-old man that was divorced at the time and have some history. And now they live in my village right behind me. They live like kings. They steal from the owner of the house a lot. They steal from the state because he doesn't work, she doesn't work, and if a restaurant that came doesn't work and live for them, is with drugs, illegal stuff, shit like that, and good for them. Yes, it's good for them. I hope that never lasts long, because I believe in honest people. I am, I, I was an honest people, and my fathers teach me that they're very honest people. I don't like people that don't know anything and other people suffer because of that. Let's just move on to the next segment. Um, football, football, and football. The best sellers for cable here are, of course, football or soccer in your place, let's say it, or something like that. It's very important here. It's a dominant sport here. There's nothing that gets to the level as of football, then football, and more football. You talk to your friends about football. You go play video games with your friends about football. You turn the TV to see football. You go to the internet to see football. You go to play with your friends some sport that is, yes, baseball. No, 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 I'm just kidding. It's freaking football. Okay? Uh, that's big here. We have three main clubs here. We in these clubs, they're pretty damn high. Of course, there's corruption there. They're pretty good, and no one below that in Portugal can't even stand them. They change. Sometimes it's that club, that minor club. It stays in fourth. Then it goes to the 15 place. Then another come and stays in third. It's like that. It's never consistent. We have a pretty good player, one of the best in the world. You heard it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo, uh, the best known Portuguese all over the world. It's well, we are only known in the places because of him. Uh, Maybe ate it a lot, and I don't have anything that get to football if nothing is good without football. Um, I talked about the internet and like jump to that. Every every Joe, every teenager, every middle-aged man, you name it, has to have internet. And with internet came Facebook, some Twitter, and that things that came with it. A, a person can't be can be someone without Facebook. Like a girl posts a photo and she says, "Like my titties," and a guy or a girl comes there and says, "You look amazing." Add me, like, and pretty much it. They have to love it. Social media, our new future. Sometime Facebook will not exist anymore. We'll change the bandwagon with both to another place, like all existed. When I was like in fourth, was I-Fi. You know what I-Fi? Yes, for that I don't know because I never went that, and I'm not big social media guys. Like our future is that our generation, new generation of Portugal is that stays here. That well, the one that stay here. Like I don't like it. Uh, oh my god, it's bad. It's bad. I don't see any work. They are lazy. They the next thing we talk about it. I'm not the best example. I'm not the example. I'm not the best of this generation. Not even close. Right? I don't have rights to say shit about it. Right? But it's not. Yeah, still humans there like everyone else. But yeah, but it's different from your place. Yes. Now let's talk about talking. Stop talking about Portugal and about games. Um, games. I want to do this in this channel. Some gameplay, some commentary for with games for games. It's my dream. Share my experience playing, put on YouTube, get some likes, and if you ask me what's the craziest thing I done in recent time, it's creating this podcast, creating this channel, because YouTube ain't the best place to do this, and you know why? You just flame this shit if you want it. Uh, yes, I didn't even do it because my PC is shit. It can't do it, and that's a sad thing. I love games. It's a hobby that makes me get the steam off. I arrive from a busy day and go to the night, play 1 hour of something I like, some good game, and it turns around for me. It goes, it changes. Um, Maybe I am the only guy in this place that plays decent games. As you know, we are the slow culture because uh, let's talk about it. People here until the ninth grade they play two games from my past. I remember it's shooters most of the time, and you might say, "Oh, it's normal, it's cool, it's awesome, it's Call of Duty." Okay, it would be normal if they play Call of Duty, but no, they only play Counter Strike 1.6. Yes, they download it, they play it, they do shits, they love it. That's pretty awesome, right? Uh, in the Another thing that every boy has to pass, the phase they have to pass from the teenagehood. It's the play of GTA San Andreas. Don't get me wrong, great game, but overblown here because when their balls start developing, their GTA San Andreas gets developed. Yes, uh, and another thing like now Minecraft, it's good here. People buy PS3. That's PS3. PlayStation is the dominant here. Xbox, not so much. Is rarer. Uh, that's why Xbox One didn't came to here in the first place in this year. PS4 only, and I hope that the gamers will get better because they don't buy press freeze to play football games and that's it and stupid games. If they buy it, it's stupid. Either not good games. If you ask a guy if they ever heard about The Walking Dead and they say, "Oh, Walking Dead in the TV." Oh, I was watching. It's fucking no. I'm talking about the game. What game? There's a game, and you show it, and it says the graphics sucks, the story sucks, everything sucks about it. Nothing likes it. No one likes it. It's kind of strange. Uh, it's a dominant. Uh, it's a dominant. It's to your place. Maybe it's Call of Duty. To our is shit. Video games here and here. It's very down. It's stupid. I love and I hope I can talk this in my podcast. I'll talk about games I play and games that I am hoping to play and see what something like that. I'm not rich. I'm not poor, but I don't have a lot of money to waste on that. I have a lot of things that need my money. Uh, Next, it's a show I see, a thing that I love since 2006, and you might say, "Oh, maybe it's cool, maybe it's not. You're an asshole. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter." It's wrestling, wrestling. I love wrestling. No one likes see wrestling. Like I came here about for wrestling. Not came here for wrestling. I saw wrestling when my colleagues, my friends in school when I was little liked wrestling at that time. That's when Rey Mysterio won the Royal Rumble in 2006, I think. Since then I watched it, not very watching it. Like 2 years later of that, in 2008, my friends moved on. They grew up. They watched porn and shit like that, and never cared about it. It's disgraceful for wrestling. It's boring, and I don't even know the names anymore. If they didn't know the names back then, I talked to it and they're like, okay, and like that. Um, since the Royal Rumble, I like it. Not only Ray, not only some things. I loved it. Since then, I watch it, growing a fan, being a fan that's grown in that, and in some time, I don't remember when, I stopped watching it, wrestling. You might say, oh, it's scripted, it's false, it's this, it's that, it's this and that. I know it's false. I know it's scripted. I know it's fake. I like it that way. It's entertainment to me. I stopped watching in that time. I never watched. Like 6 months later, I came. I watched some matches. Saw some storylines how it was, and see some indies in that time, ROH. Then I came back. Since that, I for some for some reason, I watched TNA. I heard good things about it that time. I want to see it, and I didn't know about Oak, Eric, or Rick Flair. I just want to give it a shot, and unfortunately, I came when Hulk Hogan arrived. Not luck, I have to say. I didn't like it. Uh, Immortal was. Uh, I stopped watching with Immortal. I was so bored of that. And Dolly at that time, I don't remember if it was good or not. I stopped watching wrestling again. For 3 months, I again watched Dolly only. Then last year, One February series, I watched again since then, and I watched almost every. I know TNA has flaws and that, but I think I like more TNA than WWE. WWE has a lot better production, better wrestlers, better a lot of things. But TNA is thing about TNA. It gets me sad sometimes because of their management, but it's not that great. Not sometimes that's cool. It's not that good, but I like it. I believe now it's best for business or was since it's now. Yesterday I saw uh, Night of Champions. They gave to I was saying this. I next podcast I will make a review or something like that. 20 minutes talk about wrestling. Um, about Bryan. They were dismantling Daniel Bryan, and for some unknown reason, Triple H and the management at hashtag best for business just didn't give any help. Just drop it. I don't know why. John Cena maybe. Um, CC cryings for nothing and stupid things don't make me laugh. Okay, I am not very happy because of the management. Because random the people that control it in those places, TNA and the list is not best for wrestling. Uh, I'm not talking about wrestling in general, and I'm just talking about the main wrestling. TNA is the main. The way is the dominant, and if you just ask people about wrestling, they talk WWE, and it gets me sad, right? Because imagine if TNA was out of business and WWE was the dominant and truly one that beat all the things. Just imagine that. You just imagine that you like the product and you want another wrestling, another things that competed with that, but there isn't any. I would like the TNA gets same level of WWE. I damn hope so, but that's not good as they are looking now. AJ Styles, that is for me TNA. Um, Maybe gone, maybe Mr. Answer gone. They're getting a lot of people out. It's sad. It's sad. It's damn sad. But there are favorite fives in my favorite fives in the league. I like the league, the matches. I liked a lot of matches they've been making the past few months. They're looking good. Next week I'll talk about it. uh, Now I don't have a lot of time talk TV shows, but I will do shortly this segment. I like TV shows here that I see sometimes. There's good things on cable like Portuguese, not everything, but it's good sometimes. Um, I'm not looking for that. Yes, I have to search uh, American TV on my cable because not every channel comes to here, and I don't wrestling here. For example, is freaks deleted and has the worst commentary ever made by Portuguese, and to imagine that, and it passes in the channel that was created only for football. Yes, football, and not so much now because they are four, and they need to space it. Um, Now it's passes in another sport. If you are good, we are good. Just talking about it. We're good in other sports, but you can't go away with that. Now it's about TV shows I was talking about. Well, the season is starting now. I will see some episodes. I will talk about it in here. Um, some good ones I am looking for. Um, it's good. Everything about American is in here. Not everyone's watched the Portuguese channels, yes, but everything is good about that. Not American is not best for me. There's a lot of shit in there, like what's the name? Uh, that things with the guys from the beach. Georgie Shore. That's it. Oh my god. And some girls from my class, watched that and loved it. Okay, yes. Um, Now it's time to end this. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to part this in the shitty podcast. I hope that I will get better in this and this work. I am a little feeling the effects of being sick. I was sick some time ago, and hope to see you in the next episode. Peace out, and okay, just let me